Buddhism is a religion and philosophy that is based on the teachings of Siddhartha Gautama, also known as the Buddha. Born in the 5th century BCE in what is now Nepal, the Buddha spent his life teaching others how to achieve enlightenment and reach a state of inner peace and happiness. His teachings have had a profound impact on millions of people throughout history and continue to be relevant today. The Buddha's early life. Siddhartha Gautama was born into a wealthy family in the small town of Lumbini in present-day Nepal. His father, King Suddhodana, was the leader of the Shakya clan, and his mother, Queen Maya, died just 7 days after giving birth to him. Despite his privileged upbringing, the Buddha felt a deep sense of dissatisfaction with his life and the world around him. He became interested in spiritual matters and sought answers to the fundamental questions of existence, such as why we suffer and what the purpose of life is. At the age of 29, the Buddha decided to leave his comfortable life behind and set out on a journey of self-discovery. He became a wandering ascetic, seeking wisdom and enlightenment from various spiritual teachers. He studied under the best teachers of his time but found that none of them had the answers he was seeking. Eventually, he decided to seek enlightenment through meditation and ascetic practices. The Buddha's enlightenment. After 6 years of rigorous spiritual practice, the Buddha finally achieved enlightenment. According to tradition, he was sitting under a Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, India, when he reached a state of profound insight and understanding. He saw through the illusion of the self and the impermanence of all things, and realized that suffering arises from our attachment to things that are fleeting and ultimately unsatisfying. The Buddha spent the rest of his life teaching others how to achieve enlightenment and reach a state of inner peace and happiness. He developed a comprehensive philosophy and set of practices that came to be known as Buddhism. The Four Noble Truths. At the heart of the Buddha's teachings are the Four Noble Truths. These are: 1. The truth of suffering. All beings experience suffering, whether physical or mental, in various degrees. 2. The truth of the cause of suffering. The cause of suffering is attachment, craving, and desire. 3. The truth of the cessation of suffering. It is possible to end suffering by eliminating its causes. 4. The truth of the path leading to the cessation of suffering. The Eightfold Path, which consists of right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, is the path that leads to the cessation of suffering. 4. The Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path is a set of practices that are designed to help individuals achieve enlightenment and reach a state of inner peace and happiness. The path is divided into 3 categories: wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. 1. Wisdom. Right understanding and right intention. 1. This category emphasizes the importance of understanding the nature of reality and having clear, compassionate intentions. 2. Ethical conduct. Right speech, right action, and right livelihood. 2. This category emphasizes the importance of living in an ethical and compassionate manner. 3. Mental discipline. Right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. 3. This category emphasizes the importance of developing mental discipline through meditation and other practices. The Buddha's legacy. The Buddha's teachings have had a profound impact on millions of people throughout history and continue to be relevant today. His teachings have been adapted and interpreted in many different ways, and have been integrated into various cultural and religious traditions. One of the most significant ways in which the Buddha's teachings have been transmitted is through the Buddhist scriptures, which were compiled after his passing. The earliest Buddhist scriptures were transmitted orally and were not written down until several centuries after the Buddha's death. These texts include the Tripitaka, which is the most comprehensive collection of Buddhist teachings, and the Pali Canon, which contains some of the earliest and most important Buddhist scriptures. Buddhism has spread throughout Asia and has become one of the world's major religions. Today, there are estimated to be more than 500 million Buddhists worldwide. Buddhist teachings and practices have also become popular in the West, where they have been adapted and integrated into various spiritual and secular contexts. In conclusion, the Buddha's teachings have had an intense impact on millions of people all over history and continue to be relevant today. His teachings provide a comprehensive and practical guide for achieving enlightenment and attainment of a state of inner peace and happiness. The Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path are at the heart of Buddhist philosophy and provide a framework for understanding the nature of reality and living an ethical and compassionate life. The Buddha's legacy continues to inspire and guide people around the world, and his teachings offer a powerful antidote to the suffering and confusion that are so prevalent in the present world. Thank you for watching. For more informative videos, please subscribe to my channel Knowledge Hub.